Being able to pinpoint the right potential buyer at the right time are huge motivational factors in getting your home sold at the right time to the right person. So if your home recently became an expired listing, there's probably a few reasons as to why that happened. The first one might be because it's simply overpriced. So when looking at a home in a certain geographic location, it's already limiting the amount of people who would be willing to purchase that house just based off of its address alone. If your home is priced higher than most homes in that area, most home buyers are generally going to go and look at the cheaper priced homes rather than the more expensive ones. Most times, home sellers think, oh, well, I'll just price my home high, people can come around and negotiate and try to haggle it down, but oftentimes that actually doesn't end up happening. What people end up telling themselves is, forget about the home that's priced higher, I'm just going to go look at the cheaper priced ones because it fits more in my budget and it's more of a price range that I'm willing to pay for. So what ends up happening is people just don't even end up coming to see your home or even willing to negotiate an offer on your home just because it's an easier purchase for them to buy something cheaper but in that same area. It's important to work with a knowledgeable real estate agent who can give your house a proper comparative market analysis to make sure your home is priced properly to sell in a timely manner. To make it easier to sell, you should sell your home at the comparative market analysis price or even a bit lower if you want to sell it quicker. Another factor is why your home might not have sold is simply because you have the wrong realtor. I don't want to say that everybody and their mother has a real estate license these days, but typically a lot of people do have a real estate license, and you might know somebody who's either, in your family or a family friend or a friend of a friend who does have the real estate license. And just deciding to go with that person to sell your home isn't always the best decision. Selling a home isn't always just about the home itself. People think, oh, I have such a nice house, I just remodeled the kitchen, it's got to sell, it looks great, it's in a great location, all these things. But that doesn't always happen to end up being the case. Many times the realtor plays just as an important role as getting your house sold as the house does itself. You want someone who knows what they're doing when it comes to marketing your home and making sure you get it sold in a timely manner at a price that you want it to be sold at. If you don't hire the proper real estate agent, they're going to negatively impact the amount of people who come to see your home and thus decrease your chances of getting it sold in a properly and timely manner. A possible third reason as to why your home didn't sell and it became an expired listing is due to either the owner itself of the home or in a situation where you have a tenant who's occupying the house or the property. You have to make sure your home is sellable. When people come to see a house that they're interested in buying, they generally want to envision themselves as to them living in that home or them seeing themselves living in that home. If there's somebody else's stuff laying around, if the home doesn't look clean, no one wants to live in a dirty house, it'll typically reduce the buyer's willingness to want to buy that home simply because they can't envision themselves living there. And also, people have a small window of time of when they're able to actually go and view homes in the area of specific that they're looking to purchase a home in. So if a homeowner is there or a tenant is occupying the space, schedules typically conflict. So if the home buyer is ready to go see the house on a certain day and time, but the seller isn't available or the property isn't available to be shown that time, the home buyer is going to go view other properties in that area, not yours. So based off of the schedule and being able to show the home, you want to try to get as many people to come through your house to view it to make sure you have the highest chances of selling it to those potential home buyers. If your home isn't ready to be shown or can't be shown, you miss out on another opportunity to show another potential buyer who may be willing to purchase your home. So the fourth reason why a home may not be selling right now is due to current market conditions. With COVID-19 going on, there's a lot of misinformation going around, whether it be the news or social media channels. People don't really know what's currently going on in the real estate industry given the current market conditions. And what's essentially happening right now is interest rates are at a record low, right? People are leaving urban areas to go move more to suburban neighborhoods, which low inventory already in these areas are pushing prices higher because low supply creates high demand, which then drives prices higher in those given areas. But with that being said, it's becoming more difficult to show those potential new home buyers due to COVID scares. So it's becoming difficult for people to even view properties themselves if they're interested in purchasing or buying that property. And the last reason why your home may not have sold or became an expired listing is due to marketing, specifically a lack of proper exposure. The most productive marketing in today's world of real estate is online marketing combined with a strong real estate agent presence behind it. And by online, I don't mean just limiting it to online marketplaces like Zillow, Realtor, or even the MLS itself. I'm talking about very targeted marketing ads for specific buyers who are looking in that general area of where your home is listed. This targeted marketing uses a bunch of factors based off of people's demographic information, whether it be their financial income, their age, their professional status, or just their geographical location. Making sure you have the proper real estate agent to put in the proper marketing strategies and execute on those strategies is vital in making sure your home gets sold in a timely and proper manner. Being able to pinpoint the right potential buyer at the right time are huge motivational factors in getting your home sold at the right time to the right person.